League Baseball World Series. Ride into a summer weekend with us from Volunteer Stadium on the busiest day at this event. Kids from Seoul, South Korea trying to get to 2-0 already 3 days in. Against a Czech Republic team here for the 4th year in a row, baseball paradise.
Ladies and gents, this is the moment you've waited for.
When the lights turn on and the show starts, somebody will get hot. It could be you. With your friends by your side, family in the stands. The town is buzzing.
Ji-Hwan Hong, and it's gone!
The camera is set for close-ups, and the spotlight is as bright as it gets. All you gotta do is shine.
That matches the Monet Davis record.
All right, here we go. Welcome to the Little League Baseball World Series, presented by T-Mobile. Friday night, packed house, ready to go for South Korea and Czechia. Busy day, had a loaded slate. Iowa with Cooper Tisson was dealing. Combined no-hitter, he punched out 15 of the 16 strikeouts for Davenport, Iowa. Jamiel Martina and Giandry Ryan combined on a no-hitter for Curacao against the team from Tokyo. And then Washington in a battle against Texas earlier today up at Lamade Stadium. And how about the way Nicaragua won against Panama in the craziest inning of Little League Baseball I personally have ever seen. The standings look like this, so Washington and Nicaragua are 2-0 each. New Jersey, Nevada, Iowa, South Korea, Mexico, and Curacao all in pretty good positions right now. With that, we say hello. Welcome back to Williamsport. Devin Travis, 2003 U.S. champion here. Mike Monaco with you. Sebastian Salazar joins us in a moment. Devin, you've been watching all of today's proceedings. You've been up at Lamade. You're down here now at Volunteer. Couple no-hitters, some crazy endings. What jumps out to you?
Day one was incredible, and day two, I don't even know what to say. This has been some of the best Little League Baseball I've ever seen in my life. Multiple no-hitters, crazy endings, 4 of the 6 games decided by 2 runs or less. Where else would we rather be, baby, than right here in Williamsport?
Well said. 2 more games to go. Last one here in the international bracket for the day. We get another look at this team from South Korea. Seoul, excited to be back here. And, well, we already saw them already on day 1 on Wednesday, and their star, very impressive, Ji-Hwan Hong, getting the job done for him.
Right at the top of the lineup, right? Let's set the tone. We got you there for a reason. Well, the first home run of this Little League World Series came from the bat of that young man right there. It was a 7-0 rout, and that home run was about all they needed. Combined 4 pitchers during this day, but how about the ending here from Ji-Hwan Hong? He also wrapped up the game with 3 strikeouts to complete the inning. This South Korea team is incredibly dangerous. They've outscored opponents 70-1 since regionals. It doesn't even make sense. It's a ton of pitching depth. We've seen the offense. Czechia, they have their hands full tonight.
1 run allowed in 7 games. Yeah, Czechia does have their hands full. They're the representative out of the Europe-Africa region 4 years in a row. Not only the same country here, the same Little League. And the Barosh family duo is here with Sebastian Salazar.
Got the Barosh boys with me. We'll start with Mickey. Mickey, tell me what's your favorite thing so far about the Little League World Series?
I think it was the things where we get the stuff, like the bats and things like that.
You like the gear. Everybody likes the gear. What about sharing this experience with your dad? How is he as a coach?
He's very good.
Yeah, you got to say that. What about the experience, though? You like it? Like, you like having him here?
Yeah, I like it very well.
All right, that's good. All right, let's get the perspective of Pops. What's it like having your son here?
I hope he's enjoying everything here because kids from many states are here and they can share some experience with all people who are here.
And you're not just a coach, really, you're a dad. So you see your son representing his country on the international stage. What does that make you feel?
Yeah, I'm really proud to him. So I believe he's really enjoying everything. Absolutely.
I don't doubt it, and we know he's enjoying the gear. Guys, the Baros boys, they're ready to ball.
All right, Sebi. And we know Sebastian Salazar is too. He's going to go down the hill up at Lamadi later on. Here we go, South Korea and Czechia next. The Little League Baseball World Series is presented by T-Mobile. The Little League World Series hits different with T-Mobile. Oh, yeah. Filthy. I mean, just filthy going down the hill with all the mud.
Oh, that's the best.
That right there is happiness. These 10 teams have traveled 40,000 miles to get to central Pennsylvania. Vancouver, Mexico, Nicaragua, Panama, Curacao, the Dominican, Czech Republic, South Korea, Tokyo, and Sydney down in Australia. So for this group from Seoul, population in South Korea as a whole of about 52 million. The word Seoul means capital in Korean. Got a massive world tower there. The Han River splits the city in half. This team is from West Seoul Little League. Let's meet the boys.
제 이름은 노석찬입니다. 제가 가장 좋아하는 음식은 라면입니다.
제 이름은 길리오이고 좋아하는 가수는 찰리 푸스입니다.
제 이름은 이지우이고 제가 좋아하는 음식은 후라이드 치킨입니다.
제 이름은 박서준이고 제가 좋아하는 팀은 LA 다저스입니다.
제 이름은 정기현이고 제가 제일 좋아하는 선수는 슈웨이 오타니 선수입니다.
제 이름은 김도현이고 제가 제일 좋아하는 팀은 뉴욕 양키즈입니다.
제 이름은 김지환이고 제가 가장 좋아하는 선수는 브라이스 하퍼 선수입니다. 제 이름은 맹재현이고 제가 제일 좋아하는 영화는 아바타입니다.
제 이름은 홍지환이고 제가 제일 좋아하는 음식은 김치찌개입니다.
제 이름은 한현빈입니다. 제가 좋아하는 디저트는 아이스크림입니다.
저의 이름은 김주환입니다. 제가 좋아하는 선수는 매니 마차도입니다.
제 이름은 주하준이고 제가 제일 좋아하는 배우는 폼 홀랜드입니다.
Team South Korea on a roll. Last 7 games, 70 runs scored. We showed you just 1 allowed. And here's their lineup, a dozen deep with a productive showing in their first game.
It is an explosive lineup, and I love their patience. They showed a little bit of everything. 9 hits in the first game, 5 of them for extra bases. So when they do put the ball in play, it's a lot of running around these bases. It's a disciplined lineup. Watch this first time through the lineup tonight, though, Mikey. They were all taking the first pitch, so I think that's going to be pivotal on the flip side to get strike 1.
They're going up against Tobias Pivoda, 5'5" lefty. Coaches say he is by far the best pitcher on the team, and he's pitched in big games for them to get here.
Most importantly, you see that favorite team. Great choice.
The former Jays great himself, Devin Travis. Ji-Hwan Hong does go first pitch swinging into the gap and all the way to the wall. So he has homered, and now he has doubled at the Little League World Series.
How about that little flip of a game plan? First pitch of the entire ball game. Middle, and they jump on it. It's a great game plan. You got a tough lefty on the mound, and it's just a ball right over the heart of the plate. Hands stay tight. Already a man in scoring position early on for South Korea.
You sensed it. Aggressiveness right away for Ji-Hwan Hong. And that home run the other day that he said he knew it was gone right off the bat.
I bet he did.
We thought so too. We just had to wait and see if it was going to be fair or not.
That's right.
It was. And a home run. Now Ji-Won Kim. He goes first pitch swinging. Seems like there's a smart analyst up here. Popped over to third, and Daniel Hottovy puts it away. 2 pitches, 2 balls in play.
Man.
This is interesting, though, for South Korea after a 7-0 win. They got a new third base coach. That's Da Bin Ju, not the manager, Hong Jip Kim, who was coaching third in the first game on Wednesday. Now, the only thing that went wrong for South Korea, they had 3 runners thrown out at the plate. So they changed their third base coach. Another first pitch swinging into center, and Do-Yoon Kim flies out to Dominic Okach. Let's change our third base coach. 1 win in after a shutout.
Tough sledding over there. They also changed their offensive game plan here tonight. It's 3 pitches and 3 first pitch swings, so it's going to be an ultra aggressive group. 2 big outs right there.
They said it was the manager Hong Jip Kim's first time acting as the third base coach, and that moving forward, it'll be Da Bin Ju.
Okay.
So I think they maybe tried something new and then back to their old ways. A pitch taken by Jae Hyun Meng, cleanup hitter for South Korea. Yeah, a lot of firepower for the South Korea team. It was 7-0 against Canada. 4 different pitchers combining on a 3-hit shutout. The home run from Hong, and then he finished it with those 3 strikeouts we showed you. Chance to get to 2-0.
Showed a little bit of everything. Bunting.
And then Czechia, on the other hand, they had to wait around until Friday night to play their first game. Look out.
Well, let me tell you, Pivoda, he can find a way to wiggle out of this thing. First pitch of the game, double. Gets 2 outs. Ji-Hwan Hong is still out at second base. Opportunity for some big momentum here early on in this game.
Yeah, the Czechia coaches had told us he was likely to start the first game. They say he handles pressure really well, and he's their hardest thrower. He gets into the low, maybe the mid-60s.
No, he didn't.
He's got a curveball that he just threw there. Changeup, but he rarely throws that.
And he's doing a nice job tonight commanding. He's ahead, so his misses have not been over the heart of the plate.
Dad Petter here watching. That's up top. So one thing we've been doing up here in this international bracket booth, on appeals down to first or third, we're very interested in umpire mechanics. Like, do you go two arms, serve it on a platter? Do you just go one? Do you go offhand, one hand?
Ah, okay. That's all. I like the one hand.
Me too.
Yeah, with the left hand and turn. And great at bat there. By Jay
Outside. Man gets on, 2 aboard. So you're a one-hand guy.
Yeah, I like the if it's appeal to the third base umpire, right hand, serving it over to the third base umpire, righties up, left hand serving it over to the first base umpire. Very particular up here, you know.
Okay. Cross body like that, I like it.
I mean, you?
I prefer the one hand. However, we had last game a good two-hand that was like up close to the face that I thought was pretty interesting.
Okay.
That's on.
Sojun Park bats now. I know, super important stuff that you've been missing the last few games up here.
Love it. Love it.
Well, you've been holding down the studio with Lowell Galindo. Here's a multi-talented Sojun Park with all kinds of hobbies and special talents. Pivota's 1-0.
Yep.
Good pick by the catcher, Wojtek Kaszpar.
Catcher play so important. Sojun Park was in the 8 spot in that first game. He gets bumped up to the 5 spot after going 1-for-1 with a double, a walk, and a couple runs scored.
He was great on the mound too. I mean, he had a really impressive debut here.
The depth of those arms down in that bullpen for South Korea is so pivotal.
And the camera returns. Ooh, just off. Back-to-back walks. Now the base is loaded for South Korea against Tobias Pivota.
Just patient, disciplined at bats. And Pivota's misses, they've been really good. Just off the edges of the plate.
So, real hinge point here early in this game. Ha-Jun Ju, the batter, and we'll get a mound visit here for the Czech Republic. Michael Klimesh comes out.
Hele, já jsem si dal time jenom proto, že ti jdu říct, že hážeš famózně. Nenech se ulítnout nějakým jedním medbetem, dal jsem si 2 skvělý auty, hážeš perfektně, obejdi si kopec, hlavu nahoru a dej nám 3. aut. OK? Pojďte, boys, vylezem z toho. Jo, jedem.
Michael's a 36-year-old businessman. He's been coaching baseball too on the side for almost 10 years. But this is his first year coaching Little League with his son on the team. He said he wants to get both of his sons to go play at LSU.
Oh, that's awesome. Great choice by you Bengals.
Our buddy Jay Johnson, if you're watching, you got a couple of eager future Tigers here in this family.
Czechia.
Good picks, by the way, from the catcher, Wojtek Kaszpar. Good strike coming in.
I like that adjustment right there from the catcher. Setting up on the inner half of the plate. The misses have been to the arm side. It's a great job.
On the ground, foul. I was having this conversation recently with Angels manager Kurt Suzuki, how important for catchers, and him being a former catcher, now a manager, the target is. They do what he calls a target review with his catchers after every game. Where was your target? Reviewing it. Is that where we wanted it on that pitch?
Ah.
I thought that was cool.
Yeah, very cool.
Nasty curveball, and look at the emotion from Tobias Pivota.
Yeah, Czechia. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Got to find a way to create some momentum. There you go. Keep it up. Fired up, baby.
Sun starting to set in Williamsport, Pennsylvania on the start of the first weekend at the Little League World Series. And finally, Czechia gets to play this year. His team is from Brno, nearly 4,300 miles away from Williamsport. Devin Travis shares this in common. Mushroom hunting, a favorite pastime of his. They got castles that were built in the 13th century, and they got the Old Town clock in Prague from the medieval times. Let's meet the team.
Moje jméno je Vojtěch Kašpar a můj nejoblíbenější dezert je zmrzlina.
Moje jméno je Mikuláš Baroš a můj oblíbený zpěvák je Eminem.
Moje jméno je Mikuláš Binek a můj oblíbený tým je San Diego Padres.
Moje jméno je David Saha a můj nejoblíbenější hráč je Aaron Judge. Moje jméno je Matyáš Klemeš a moje oblíbené jídlo je špagety carbonara.
Jmenuji se Tobiáš Povoda, můj nejoblíbenější hráč je Eli de la Cruz.
Moje jméno je Adam Trunkat a můj nejoblíbenější jídlo je řízek. Moje jméno je Daniel Hotový a můj nejoblíbenější tým je Atlanta Braves.
Moje jméno je Dominik a můj nejoblíbenější zpěvák je Weekend. Jmenuji se Honza Lukšíček a můj nejoblíbenější hráč je Mookie Betts.
Moje jméno je Daniel Hikl a můj oblíbený dezert je čokoládová zmrzlina.
Moje jméno je Šimon Suchý a můj nejoblíbenější sportovec je Ronaldo.
There they are, Team Czechia. They're from Brno. This is South Czech Republic Little League that won the Europe-Africa region. They went 6-0 in the Europe-Africa region tournament held in Poland a month ago. Teams like Croatia, Germany, Lithuania, Ukraine, Belgium, Italy, Spain, London, on and on. And this team got here again 4 years running for the same Little League.
Yeah, and they're starting to believe that this is the place that their year should end every year. It's a complementary offense. I'm looking at Binek and Zaha, the two guys that are returning. All these young players are here. They've never been here before. They have someone that has, sharing that experience to keep them comfortable and believing it's going to be huge.
They'll face South Korea's left-handed starter, Do Yoon Kim. He's the guy we were telling you the other day. They call it the Korean Ohtani because of the same batting stance as Shohei Ohtani. And now he gets the ball in the second game for the Seoul team.
And we'll see if he's got an arm like Shohei Ohtani. His South Korea pitching depth has been on full display. Mentioned the 4 pitchers in game 1. All of those pitchers are also available tonight because the pitch counts were kept down. So they're locked and loaded and ready to go.
And by the way, Do Yoon Kim just wanted another warm-up toss. The umpire said no. You've maxed out your allotment. So he begins against Wojtek Kaspar, catcher for this Czech Republic team, who the coaches say is the smallest kid on the team, but they say he still swings for the fences.
Oh, yeah, he plays with a big chip on his shoulder.
That's all.
He says other than baseball, he loves playing table tennis and has played in some competitive table tennis tournaments. He was looking forward to playing up there in the Grove, playing some table tennis, some ping pong.
Oh, they got some great ping pong up there.
Does that ring a bell that they had the ping pong table when you were here?
I played so much ping pong. I did. My goal was always to find a way to beat one of the Japanese players in ping pong, and the way they hold that paddle, I tried copying them. I couldn't quite get them. Maybe now.
So you had some battles on and off the field with Team Japan.
Yeah, and they got us with both.
Do-Yoon Kim's 3-1, the Wojtek Kaszpar. Cut and a miss and a full count.
Healthy cut there, extending the strike zone. The South Korea team, they did not walk a batter in that first game. I think it's going to be pivotal early on. You got to stay in the strike zone, but if you're the hitter, Kaszpar, let it go. 3-1 count, no big deal. You got the big one left.
Ooh, just missed. And so there's the first walk from South Korea pitching. And Wojtek Kaszpar gets scored.
That's a mature job by Kaszpar right there. He leaves the strike zone 3-1, but he does not get in his head or get frustrated. He stays with it, takes a borderline pitch, it goes his way.
So, leadoff man on for Dominik Okach. His older brother, Philip, also played Little League. Comes up aggressively to start against Do-Yoon Kim. From the smallest on the team to what the coaches say is the tallest on the team, Okach.
5'6", 99 pounds.
He enjoys watching the show Outer Banks. Says all of his friends do, so he likes it too.
Okay.
John B.
Netflix special.
1-1. Up and away, 2-1.
I think it's going to be huge in this ball game. Obviously, South Korea, we speak of their dominance. It's been a ton of crooked numbers in their games. They played a tight 3-1 game in their regional final. But I think for Czechia, the key is putting pressure on early. I think they have to score first, make them uncomfortable.
Yeah, if they could find a way to do that and just apply some game pressure, that would go a long way in, I think, letting them settle in.
Yeah, and starting to believe, right? They're playing against South Korea, a team that's had so much success here in Williamsport.
In the air, foul. Yeah, whereas the Czech Republic as a country, it's only the 6th time a team from there has made it here to Williamsport. 2013, 2014, and then each of these last 4 years, again, this Little League. And overall, through all of that, Czechia as a country, 1-11 here all time. They won a game, their first trip here in 2013, and trying to get back in the win column.
To je všechno, co budeš dělat. To, co umíš, to, co děláš celý život.
Baseball, a growing sport back home in Czechia.
Ever since that 23 World Classic, World Baseball Classic, it's just been on the incline.
Now we got the paparazzi out everywhere for these kids.
Yeah. Young stars.
2-2. That is strike 3 called. And a strikeout to begin for Do-Yoon Kim.
Nasty.
Hey, who we got there?
Hey, it's my wife, my son.
Let's go.
It's so cool. This is like a dream come true, this opportunity to come back here and watch these kids live out their dream. And I got my little man. What's up, Bo? Let us get some food, Bo. Save me some. That Philly cheesesteak is good.
Oh my gosh. I want to live his life.
Me too. That's awesome.
That is so cool, man.
Yeah, thank you guys. That's so cool. Special place, Williamsport, Pennsylvania.
Mateusz Klimesh, the shortstop in the 3 spot now. Bouncing ball left side. Ji Hwan Hong, nice move to second for the force. And out number 2.
That's great baseball. under control, understanding it's not a double play ball, moving to his right, it's one hand. Just make sure you get the first one. Second baseman, he's the one who speeds it up. That's on the transfer all day long. That's textbook.
He was sliding to his right. That was slick. Now Jan Luksicek. Ball just missed. Nice take from Jan. One of the best players on this team. He has been billed as the best power hitter in the entire country in Czechia.
Country.
And it's not hyperbole. 8 of these players represented the national team earlier this season. They played in Paris at the European Championships on the U12 national team for the entirety of Czechia.
So they've been together for some time. It's been 9 months of preparation for this club, and you think about the 8 guys that were able to play together. They finished in second in all of Europe. This team, they believe, and that's a big key in this game. You have to first believe you can win.
We saw Jan's father, Ivan, a patent attorney, and his sister, Adela, a few years older. Making the trek all the way from Brno.
Can't miss this. Proud, proud, proud.
Yes, we have you on camera, guys.
That's all.
3-1. Nice patient approach, like you said, from them.
I'm loving it. And they're laying off the borderline pitches. It looks like their approach is pretty solid, and they're finding their way in hitters' counts. Good things happen when you get to these counts.
Hit well, center field. Rio Gil is a stud. We saw that the other day.
Smooth like butter, Rio Gil.
He can go and get it. Oh, yeah. What's up, Bo?
Bo!
Bliss. Welcome back to the Little League Baseball World Series, presented by T-Mobile. Let's check in with our dear mutual associate, Sebastian Salazar.
Oh, you're going to get checked in with. You guys are going to get fed. Don't ever say Sebi doesn't do anything for you.
I would never.
What did we have in the afternoon? We had tacos from Team Mexico. Even though they weren't on our air, Sebi still made it happen. And today,
Sebi,
the Korean parents have absolutely hooked it up. Now, I got to be honest, this is just the leftovers of the big team meal that they had last night for the kids. So you guys are holding what is kimbap, which is basically like the California roll sushis, and then some noodles that have like a little bit of everything in it. So let's get your reactions. Let's see what we got.
Okay.
Let's see how we like it. Are you guys adventurous eaters?
Yeah, I'll eat anything.
You're about to be. This, of course, was, oh, yeah. Yeah.
it, baby.
You love it? Good.
Outstanding.
So yeah, there's about 14 parents that made the trip from Korea, and they spent all day yesterday making this food. Boys have been here for about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. They love the Grove food, but you know, you get a little homesick. You want a little taste of home. So last night they all gathered at an Airbnb just down the road where a lot of the parents are staying. Boys got to eat and absolutely loved it. I'm told there was hardly leftovers. They had to hold the boys away to make sure that we got some on the broadcast tonight. But there you see the images. You can see it's a lot more than what's sitting in front of you.
So that's at an Airbnb?
Yeah, exactly. A bunch of the parents kind of came together, got an Airbnb, and the rest is history, and history I would like to eat. I'm a little bit jealous of what's sitting in front of you boys. But don't worry, I made myself a plate sitting downstairs for me.
That's a nice Airbnb, by the way.
Yeah. That's amazing.
So you got some downstairs. You don't. I was going to offer you one of mine.
No, I'm totally good. No worries. Don't you worry about Seb. This 39-inch waist doesn't happen overnight. You know?
Love you, bro, but you ain't touching my food, all right?
Yeah. I guess we're not that close friends yet. That's okay.
We're gonna get there.
We got a week to work on it. Enjoy, boys.
Dude, first of all, thank you.
Oh yeah.
Second of all,
can I give a shout out?
Yeah, sure.
First things first. Good afternoon. I got to give a shout out to Ji-Hoo Lee's mom. He's the second baseman, Mindul Ree. She really did a great job, not just coordinating the food, but helping us get it here. She doesn't speak much English. I don't speak any Korean, so I don't know how we did it, but thank goodness for Google Translate.
Thank you. Sebi, are you going down the hill or no?
Oh, and your chopsticks, boys, as well, just in case you want the real.
Now it's complete.
Hey, if the bosses say it's good, Sebi's down for a hillside. You let me know. Sebi's ready.
Right.
It's packed up there. I think it'd be sick.
Yeah, and you know what? Now's the time to do it because there's no more games after this, so the wardrobe's done anyway.
Beautiful. See you there.
This is how we live up here.
Man, what a life.
These wonderful parents already tasked with feeding their sons from around the globe are kind enough to save some of their food for us.
Incredible, man.
But it's so cool. We get a taste of their cuisine, and you get a window, thanks to Sebi, of what this experience is like for them, and still keeping the family component and the comforts of home for these boys. Bunt bid here trickles foul for Ju-Won Kim.
Yeah, you know, guys, it's the food, but I'm glad you mentioned the comforts of home. I was talking to Ryu, and he was telling me, you know, he was so happy to see his mom. He used the word comfort through a translator to kind of describe what it meant. And, you know, we think of these kids as ballers, and they are, but we should remind ourselves they are just kids, too, and they get homesick for food and their folks like the rest of us.
Well said.
Man.
Hyun Bin Han struck out looking against Tobias Pivoda, and now 2-1 the count on Ju-Won Kim.
It's another one of the amazing things about this event is it's just baseball players and people from all over the world that collide and learn about their culture, get to taste their food, and you know, you can build friendships of a lifetime with people from everywhere.
Yeah. And to do it on a night with this kind of weather, not too hot, sun setting like that. Beautiful vista here in the rolling hills of central Pennsylvania. Look at that.
Somebody's jumping.
Yeah.
Paradise.
Fouled away. Coaching staff says Ju-Won Kim is a run producer. It's the word from manager Hong Jip Kim.
Right here in the middle of the lineup, this is the big key. Guys in the middle of this lineup, can you find a way to create traffic? We know what the top of the lineups can do.
Swing and a miss. Tobias Pivoda with another strikeout. He keeps firing up his dugout.
Yeah, he is jacked up, and rightfully so. His stuff looks sharp. Third strikeout, back-to-back strikeouts to start this inning, and it's just rear back and fire with the good fastball. Dotted on the edge, top of the zone. Pivoda saying, come on, baby. Czechia, let's go.
Again, leader, guy who handles pressure very well. Clearly.
Yeah.
Got out of the bases loaded predicament in the first. Just up to start out, the aforementioned center fielder for South Korea, Ryo Gil. On the appeal, did he go? No.
the two-hand serve.
Time called with Wojtek Kaszpar cycling through the signs, looking into his dugout.
Think about how important this inning right here is for South Korea to be able to extend it. 19 pitches in that first inning for South Korea, so a long inning. Last thing the pitcher wants to do is jump right back out there.
Hey, let me think about something here. Isn't it great to live in a world so simple where the catcher gives signs?
I miss it so much. Right? I miss it. That's why I love Little League. They give signs, they bunt, do the little things.
Curveball away. Cool, got it.
Got some trouble up here.
Yeah, right?
Catcher used to paint his nails, right? Make sure they can see it. The sun's starting to go down, tough to see.
Fastball away. Come on, get there with it. Perfect, and out of the glove of Mikuláš Binek, who almost made a dazzling play on a hot shot.
Hot shot is right. What an attempt. You always have to expect the baseball. Always. You got to tell yourself it's being hit to you every time. So when it is, you got an opportunity to make a play like that. The ball was just hit so hard. I mean, he did everything right. Ball's hit so hard, he literally took his glove off. First hit of the night. Excuse me, second hit of the night for South Korea.
It stings, too.
Yeah, that hurt.
Now Ji-Hoo Lee. Runner taken off, and the speedster, Rio Gill, swipes second.
They call him supersonic for a reason. That's big-time speed and the importance of getting into scoring position with 2 outs. Now base hit with that kind of speed. Scores a run. I love it.
One-oh. Another curveball. How about the ability to throw the breaking ball for strikes?
Backdoor too, right from a lefty, so it starts all the way at where a lefty would normally be standing. So as a right-handed hitter, right away you shut it down, and from 46 feet to be able to get that much horizontal break, so impressive.
This pitcher, Tobias Pivota, is really impressive to listen to. He got asked about his superstitions before a game. He said, abdominal breathing, self-instruction, that I am the best, I am quick. He says his self-esteem is so important when he's on the mound.
Oof. Self-talk, positive talk. This game is mostly mental.
Pulled down the line, foul. He dreams of being a pro baseball player or a programmer, he said. Maybe both. Says baseball is his biggest hobby. He wants to be the best pitcher. Works with his team. He's got a trainer too. He is dead set on being as good as he can be in this sport.
Wants to be the best. Does everything in his power to be the best. He's ultra positive. He believes in himself. He's on his way.
Line drive, caught it first by Shimon Suhi. Nicely done up the ladder.
Hey, 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 hey! Got some good defense in this ball game. Third base, first base. They are the hot corners. What a swing! Czechia says not today. And how about the starter? Pivota! Aha!
can see them everywhere. Across every face that made it here. Because the biggest smiles belong to the ones who know how special this is.
The game is over!
They're the reason everyone came.
Beautiful night on this Friday. We remind you Game Changer is the official scorekeeping technology partner of the Little League World Series. Coach smarter, connect live, replay the action on Game Changer, the #1 youth sports app. Live the game like never before. Volunteer Stadium. Devin Travis, Mike Monaco with you. Food connoisseur Sebastian Salazar, and our entire outstanding crew behind the scenes. On what's a real long day. We got rained out yesterday. 8 games today. Our big thanks to everybody behind the scenes, including all the folks supplying food everywhere.
Everybody. This is an amazing event.
It's called, they said it's called maybe the home plate. Couldn't hear exactly what they said. Looks good. First pitch swinging, and Tobias Pivoda pops it up. Nice play, made it short by Ji Hwan Hong, with the new pitcher taking over Ha Jun Ju. Let's check in with Lowell in the studio.
About this battle, Pennsylvania and New Jersey. The Jersey boys take the lead off a wild pitch, and then Joey Dwyer, that got this shift on playing up the middle. Left field is wide open. Dwyer RBI single, and it's 2-0 Bayonne, New Jersey over on ESPN. Mike.
Lowell, thank you. Wow, good start.
Bayonne, that is a scary team. They play with a ton of confidence. Mason Rincon with the walk-off the other night after absolutely dealing. Some great teams here.
Yeah, that was majestic. That home run to center.
It's like made up. Knew it was going to happen.
Mikolas Binek sends one back behind the plate against Ha Jun Ju. Binek, a returning player from last year's team. He mentioned specifically that he enjoyed the ESPN experience. Said it helped everyone feel more comfortable here last year. I think he's really saying Sebastian made everyone feel more comfortable.
Yeah, that's exactly right. He's been so important to this club. He turned the game-ending double play in the regional final, 4-2 over Spain. Played a 1-0 game against Belgium in the semifinal. They know how to win close games. Close one here.
That game was nuts, by the way. They won 1-0 and got no hit.
Come on.
Yeah. They got a walk, some stolen bases, pass balls, wild pitches. That's how they scored the game's only run.
Wow.
To get to the finals. I don't know if you heard this, Devin. We had an inning earlier tonight. 4 runs on no hits. Ever seen that before?
No. Walks. Hit by pitches,
hit
errors.
Oh, yeah. All of it. Keep going. Challenges, no challenges. Review, no review. We had it all. It's outside. Nice patience again. Mikolas Binek in his return to South Williamsport on. 1 out base runner. And
Jeden out, Robinez, jeden out.
For Czechia.
After no walks in the first game, that's 2 walks tonight by South Korea. Credit these Czechia hitters. I love the game plan. Staying in the strike zone, getting into good counts.
Now Daniel Hickel. Coaches say he's sturdy. He's got a lot of power, one of their best hitters. Fouls the first one back.
They are taking healthy hacks on first pitch fastballs.
Likes playing ball with his buddies. Big fan of Field of Dreams. He's in the process of learning English. I always have so much admiration for athletes of any age speaking in a second language.
Yeah. Especially a 12-year-old kid who's motivated to do so.
nicknamed Danny. 1 on, 1 out, second inning. Ha Jun-ju deals. Strike 3 called. Han Juju's first strikeout, and there's 2 gone.
See that double pump from Ju on the mound. Think about the hitting of the timing of a hitter. It's the most important thing in baseball. Probably going to take a little bit of time for these hitters from Czechia to really be able to figure it out. I think a big key would just be starting a little bit later. You start when you normally start, and you're going to kind of get stuck in the middle of it. So we'll see how they make that adjustment as this game goes on.
Yeah, it's like multiple leg lifts, plus the kind of rocky to sleep initial windup from Ha Jun-ju.
Yeah, pitchers that would do funky stuff, that would change their timing to home. It's always so incredibly tough to figure out. So you just want to know when you get ready, it's already hard enough to hit. Your anxiety's already starting to build, and then they stop right in the middle.
Anyone specifically come to mind that you faced or played with?
You know what? You'll probably be able to tell me because I do a bad job of watching Major League Baseball, but he's still pitching. It's a lefty. I faced him in Colorado, 2016, I want to say. Lefty with like a herky-jerky motion.
Let me chew on it.
I think he pitched for the Dodgers over the last couple years.
This one gets away, and a man in scoring position now for the Czech Republic.
Tyler Anderson.
Love it. Great call.
I think it's him. Don't look up my numbers against him if it is him.
Yeah, started his career in Colorado in 2016.
Yep. 3 punches, I believe.
Oh, we'll work on that. We'll effort that.
Man in scoring position here for Czechia. And a 2-1 count with a guy at the plate that can really hit. Ton of power.
For Szymon Suhi. Cut and a miss. Yeah, good healthy hacks from this Czechia offense.
Great fastball there by Ju. We'll see if he goes right back to it here.
The 2-2. Just down, and Ha Jun-ju was a couple of steps toward the dugout.
It's a great miss. South Korea cannot believe it.
Gives me a chance to research this even further. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
What a memory. Thanks, Mike.
Yep. Down 2. So Szymon Suhi walks, and the patience is really paying off for Czechia. Now they've got 2 aboard here against the stop and start Ha Jun-ju.
And those are 2 great pitches and just 2 great takes.
Dostaneš to tam?
So an opportunity for Daniel Hotový, starting third baseman for the Czech Republic.
Před sebe, jo, včas před sebe, krátký ruce. Důležitý ještě uvolnit ty ramena, jo, pamatuj na to. Nando, jsi skvělý pálkař, teď to ukáž, jo, teďka.
It's a team known for its strong pitching, solid defense. You just saw the manager, Michael Klimesh. He said those are their biggest strengths on field, and then as far as intangibles go, he talks about the teamwork, the fact they never give up. They're not necessarily known for a big offense, but they've got a chance here to be opportunistic.
This is the key. Pitching, defense, timely hitting. That's how you win in the postseason. And the guy at the plate right now, he's the guy that enjoys the spotlight. Spotlight on. Nope.
Daniel Hotový. This dude loves baseball. You said it. He loves the spotlight. He's a real people pleaser on this team. He's making guys laugh all the time. Chance to come through for his team. On the ground, left side, gobbled up by Juwon Kim. Throw off the bag, but tag applied. Inning over on a dandy of a play by the first baseman, Do-Yoon Kim.
Kim over at third. Across the diamond to Kim. Over at first base. Check out this tag. Look at the athleticism. It's great baseball all around here in Williamsport.
It really is a great show. Year after year. 79th Little League Baseball World Series. Williamsport, Pennsylvania. Views like this. Fans like this. Vomiting packed over there. That game going on ESPN. We roll on here to the third inning. Really well played game so far.
It's been two great teams going at it. Two undefeated teams since regionals. Two teams that have been on heaters. The pitchers are doing their job, finding a way to work out of jams. And the guy on the mound right now, Pivota, unbelievable.
He's had these big emotional moments in the game so far. He left the bases loaded in the first with a big strikeout on his curveball of Ha-Jun Ju. Then he started the second with back-to-back Ks. Gave up a single, stolen base, got a line out to first to end the inning. But starts out 2-0 against Hee-Hyun Jung. Favorite athlete, Lamine Yamal. Superstar soccer player. Coaches say that Hee-Hyun Jung is a firecracker. Strike 2-1.
Bottom of the lineup here, looking to create some noise as the lineup flips to the top. 11, 12, and 1 due up this inning.
I want to see the athleticism of Hee-Hyun Jung on display at some point, whether he's playing right field tonight or on the bases, because he says his special talent is the long jump. Like, we're talking about an athlete here. Full count.
Just one walk tonight so far for Pivota. Last thing you want to do is walk the leadoff guy, especially as you're down in the bottom of the lineup with the top coming up soon.
Bouncer up the middle. Backhand, sliding stop. Mikolash Binek. And Hee-Hyun Jung is at second. Boy, tough play. And Binek did the hard part, getting there with the slide.
That was a great play. Ranges far over, up the middle. This is the toughest play for a second baseman. You're running away from first base, but I love the slide to create some momentum going back the other way. Looked like the ball just got away from him. Probably didn't get the greatest of grips, didn't really have time to reset and get a good grip. Just unfortunate play. Nice play, didn't end up well. Pivota's been pitching out of these jams. South Korea 0 for 4 tonight with runners in scoring position.
Another opportunity for him here. Suchan No. Wants that one foul off his foot.
So now they're looking to play some small ball with the top of the lineup coming up. It's 0-0 here in the top of the third. And I like what No's doing here. You want to show bunt early when you're sacking. You don't want to show it late. You're not trying to surprise anybody. Lay down a good bunt, force the third baseman in. You do your job.
Hovering over home.
No, up.
Ooh, just missed up. 1-1. How about these oven mitts? They're furry nowadays.
Swaggy. I mean, the swag these kids get here in Williamsport, it's unbelievable.
Chris Burke loves oven mitts, by the way. We got to find a way to get Chris Burke 2 oven mitts. 1-1. Good job by the catcher, Wojtek Kashpar. He's made some nice plays in the first 3 innings.
Yeah, he's been fantastic, and the catcher play in Little League Baseball is absolutely huge. An extra 60 feet proved to be pivotal. Nice job for Pivota right here. Let's go ahead and set back, fire it right to the glove. Go middle, let him bunt it here.
Bunted foul. 2-2.
Chase one below the zone.
Nail biting time.
Think about this as it gets to the middle innings. Czechia. It's a ball game.
Yeah, you said, could they just hang around? Could they find a way to strike first? Swing and a miss. Another great curveball for Tobias Pivoda on the drop third strike. Kyu Hyun Jung ends up at third, but Pivoda will take it, his 4th strikeout.
He gets the big strikeout. Watch this play right here. This is the big key. He has to set up inside, but he fires right to first base. You want to make sure you stop the base runner's feet at second base. Stop him. Force him to even take a step back if you have to, and then fire to first base. But great base running. Got to give the credit to South Korea. Now a man at third with just 1 out. See the infield coming in here.
Ji Hwan Hong, big cut. Let's check in with Sebi.
Ji Hwan Hong, of course, had the long homer Wednesday. I asked him to describe the feeling pregame. Just one word, awesome. But the one word wasn't all I needed because he had the biggest smile on his face. Told me he's going to keep the ball in his room forever. First thing he did after the game, he got on a horn back home to mom and dad. They were really happy, but he told me they expect another one today.
And Sebi, with him watching, they strike first. Kyu Hyun Jung scores. 1-0 South Korea.
Yeah, that's how big that extra 60 feet is. Just a breaking ball that got away a bit.
So Sebi, yeah, maybe some more in his future while he's here.
Oh yeah, I asked him, I said, you know, was that far? Was that like a pretty long shot for you? Because he absolutely crushed it. He looked at me dead serious. I said, nope, that's normal for me. If that's normal for Ji Hwan Hong, look out Williamsport.
Oh, he took a home run cut right there. Yeah, I mean, he's clearly super talented. He got the baseball after the game from his home run, too. How cool is this?
Yeah. Yeah. yeah.
Let's go.
Hey.
He also spent about 10 or 15 minutes signing autographs. This Korean team is getting quite a following here on the grounds, and they almost had to be ushered back into the van to get back up to the Grove. That's how many people wanted, not just his autograph, but a lot of his teammates. Pretty cool moments for a 12-year-old kid.
He skies this one to center. Domenico catch comes in to put it away for out number 2. I got a feeling we're going to see another one at some point from Ji Hwan Hong. Yeah, they're holding court here signing autographs.
You said it perfect. This is just the beginning. Just the beginning. Electric swing, big arm on the mound. Another cool thing, I mean, this is the beginning of what it feels like to be a professional. A lot of these kids, and we've seen it all throughout the career, the history of Little League Baseball. Guys that are here, they go on to play in the big leagues, and it teaches you here how to treat people, how to talk to fans. It's awesome, man. Love everything about it.
Do you remember signing autographs here?
You're going to get mad at me if I say no, but I mean, yes, I know I signed autographs for sure. But no, I don't remember anything specific, but I can tell you what. I did start working on my signature right before I came here, because they said you might sign autographs, so I had that like little composition book, and I just...
Oh, let's see it.
Just, yeah, well, my mom's probably got it somewhere.
Yeah, let's see what your signature looks.
You want to? Okay,
I
well,
would like
it's
to
better now.
You got a Sharpie or anything?
I got one. I'm always ready, Mikey.
I'd like to see what a Devin Travis autograph looks like.
Only if I get a Mikey Monaco.
Ji-Hwan Kim wants that foul. 2-1 from Tobias Pivoda.
No Sharpie anymore. That's not important, bro.
You're off the hook. I got pens, but it's just not
the same.
Yeah. Another day. We'll do it another day.
You got it.
Well, a run in for this team from Seoul, South Korea. Manufacturing against Czechia's ace, Tobias Pivoda. Just up 3-1. Strike zone at this level, if you need a reminder. From the batter's armpits to the top of the knees when the batter's in a natural stance. That
means there's no duck in the baseball.
Yeah. Nice bunt back to the mound. Pivota spins out in time. How about the wheels on Jiwon Kim?
Show it off. Love the idea. You got a lefty on the mound. He has to spin all the way around to make the throw to first base. Little 2-out knock. Look at it. Show it. Lay it down. Not the best placement, but when you got speed like that, doesn't matter.
Flying. Get a mound visit here after the bunt single.
Zápas s favoritem tady.
And
Pojď to
pitching change.
Jsi skvělej.
For
Jeden
Czechia.
balón nás nemůže zruňovat. Jestli je chceme porazit, stejně musíme dát body.
They
Pojďte
take
dál dělat
out
svoji hru.
Pivota right now.
Máme 2 dole.
At this point,
Pojďme
only
udělat
need 2
jednoduchou
days
svoji
rest.
hru.
Goes another pitch
Zahrajeme
indeed.
3. out a
3
jdeme
days rest.
Pojď to potřeba, aby se
You can bring him back
Jsi dobrý
on
hráč.
Monday.
Ale tohle to tě táhne dolů.
And the loser of this game does play Monday night
Chci, abys byl velký, okay?
against the Dominican Republic and Japan.
That's good coaching then, because they're going to need that guy. He was fantastic today.
Now they're going to keep him in, huh? They called in their left fielder, but they're going to keep Pivota in the game. It looked like they were bringing in the left fielder.
Take it all back.
Huh.
Maybe the left fielder, Luke Shechek, is going in to maybe toss a little bit. He could be the next guy on the mound, but hey, they're going for the win here, and they got their guy on the mound, calm under pressure. He's been fantastic all night at 56 pitches. Here we go.
Yeah, the bullpens here, if you're not familiar, are underneath, like beyond the dugout. So you do have to come into the dugout and then go inside, kind of underneath the grandstands here. And so Pivota stays in. Now they can run him up to 65 pitches, and he would need 3 days rest. He needs 3 days rest no matter what right now.
Nope, damn.
2-0 to the 3-hitter for South Korea, Do-Yoon Kim.
Do-Yoon 2 for 3 with a pair of doubles in game 1 in this Little League World Series so far.
Sliced foul.
Healthy hack. When you get to this time of the night, twilight, sun's going down, this is the most difficult time to see fly balls. So communication when the ball goes in the air, very, very important. Got to point it out. Make sure you're yelling it loud.
Two-one. Good pick behind the plate by Wojtek Kaszpar. Feels like real good at bats. Second time through the order here from this top 3.
Yeah, and that's when their offense did explode in the last game. That second time around, they flipped their script. They started jumping on a lot of early pitches. Here tonight, it was aggressive early, now patient second time through.
So full count here. South Korea on the board. But Tobias Pivota would do quite well to get through 3 innings of 1-run ball against a vaunted South Korea team.
I'd like to see him go to the breaking ball here. He looks like he is all over this fastball. 2 great swings.
Does he snap off a dandy here? Line to left. Adam Truncate just into the game off the bench. Go and get a young man.
That ball will find you. Sticks with the fastball. Never listen to Devin. We got a 1-0 ball game. The bottom of the 3rd we go. Czechia. Here we go.
Hey, Little League thanks its official sponsors, including Easton Baseball and Off Repellents, whose support helps create meaningful experiences for communities, volunteers, and young athletes all season. Little League also thanks its dedicated volunteers who make a lasting impact on millions of children worldwide. 79th Little League World Series. Let's go back to the 1965 Little League World Series. Mark McGinnis was there. He's with Sebastian Salazar.
That's exactly right. Mark McGinnis was at the 1965 Little League World Series as a player representing Europe, playing for a team from Rota, Spain. Man, tell me a little bit more about that experience.
Absolutely. Rota, Spain is a naval base, about 3,500 servicemen and families. And within that group, we found 13, 12-year-olds that could play baseball very well. And when we were picked for an all-star team, we had to listen to the radio, Armed Forces radio.
That's how they announced the team?
That's how they announced the team. So my mom and dad and myself were listening to radio, and it's cracking up, and number 11, so-and-so. So I kept waiting for my name to be called, and number 13 that said Mark McGinnis from Rota, Spain.
Lucky number 13.
Absolutely. So the next day, the coach called me and says, we're going to start 2-a-days. Be there at 10, be there at 10, and we'll play to 12, and then come back at 4 and play to 6 when it's full. So we did that, and then we went to Madrid and played in the Spanish-Moroccan Championship, and we won. So we were able to get back to Rota for a few days, and we went to Antwerp, Belgium for the European Championship. So we won all the games there, and we didn't have a chance to.
You guys were flying.
Oh, we were flying, man. And the kids, we were having a ball, too. We were having fun, not just playing baseball, but we were having a ball. So next thing you know, we're on a jet heading to New York, and then a bus to Williamsport, and it all started there, and we were just having a blast playing here. Although we didn't win, there's some tough teams out there. We played Japan, and, it was 9-2. I'm not embarrassed to say that, but they were a good team. But we made so many friends, in the area where all the kids, you talk about diversity back then. You're just great having everybody around. So when it all ended, we're back on the bus, and we go to the 1965 World's Fair.
No way.
Absolutely. So we're having a great day out there and just fantastic. So we get back to the hotel there now. Next day, we go to Yankee Stadium. We're in the dugout. We meet all the players. My favorite was Mel Stoudemire, who was a pitcher like I was. So, and then finally, we get back home. We missed 2 weeks of school, so that was
not bad.
Yep. But for a 12-year-old, and the reason it's so great, it's not only because the friendship we made and being around the world without our parents, and being able to have fun with the Little League Association was just fantastic. So,
and tell me about that connection with the other kids from around the world. I mean, you probably don't speak their language. Maybe being in Europe, you picked up something, but I mean, it must have been difficult. And yet we see it even here in 2026. The kids connect so quickly.
Just find a way to communicate. And if you look around, nobody's crying because they lost her. They're laughing.
Maybe for like a second or two, and then it's over.
But the resiliency of these kids, that's why I wanted to bring my wife over here just to show her around what it's like. And when, of course, this field was.
It's not because she didn't believe you that you played in 1965.
I had to prove it.
Sometimes you got to take them up to the museum. Say, hey, there's the picture right there. So obviously, Volunteer Stadium, wasn't here in 1965. Describe what Williamsport, what this facility was like, and how much it's changed.
Well, it's changed considerably. With no technology out here, the museum wasn't there. You had a ballpark and you had a few practice fields that they allowed the players to go out. You'd make an appointment, or you would reserve it for an hour or two. And we'd go out there, and for example, like Canada might be coming off the field, we're getting on, and we know the players there, so we kind of play them, kind of psych them out, that we're ready to play them. And we did play them. They beat us, by the way. So anyway, the whole experience, and I see it here with these kids, they're enjoying themselves. The parents, we didn't have this kind of turnout like it is now. Now it's worldwide. This is a World Series now.
I don't want to age you, but you got memories from your 50s, your 40s, your 30s, your 20s. Where do the memories from 1965 rank for you?
You know what? It's just the best. It's 61 years ago. My plan was to come last year, my 60th. And we couldn't make it. There were some health problems in the family. Let me tell you something. It's just, you think about it all the time. And, it's a big part of my life. because I really enjoyed it being a kid, a child in sports like that. It kept us busy.
And we showed the picture of your teammates. You still remember them? You still keep in touch with anybody?
Well, I keep with a few. It's hard to find them on Facebook or whatever. But we keep saying we're going to get together, But I'm 73 years old now. So, the older we get, sometimes we rather just stay home.
They're watching right now, so I think you put down the challenge. I expect to see all of you here next year.
Absolutely. Come next year and I'll be here. I would love to see all of you over here and having a great time at the Little League World Series. It's just fantastic.
Mark McGinnis, thanks so much for the time, man. Really appreciate it. Guys, back to you.
That is so cool. That's awesome.
Yeah.
1965, wanted to get back last year for the 60-year anniversary. 61 years after he got to find out on Armed Forces Radio that he made a team representing Spain. Now he's back soaking it in with his beloved.
And he said, this memory was the best.
Yeah.
The best. He's back.
I want to podcast Mark and Sebi, by the way. I feel like they could.
They're on fire.
Yeah. I kind of want to let them cook. We do have a game going on. It's a good one. It's a one-run game. So maybe more from them on ESPN Plus, perhaps. Mikuláš Baroš, he struck out swinging. David Saha struck out looking. And now 3-1 on Adam Trunkat, who just made that nice catch in left field as he faces Ha Jun-ju.
Ha Jun-ju's just been doing a great job attacking with the fastball. Port's here, though, flipping the lineup at a 3-1 count with the leadoff man on deck for Czechia.
Line foul, full count on Trunkat. So his favorite player, David Pastrnak, great Czech hockey player, plays for the Boston Bruins, one of the game's great goal scorers.
You a Bruins fan?
Yeah, I grew up one. I'm an impartial NHL broadcaster now, you know.
I really set you up there, huh?
New York Rangers fans taking note. That is strike 3 called. Painted by Ha Jun-ju. He strikes out the side in order. To the 4th after this.
Go-to emoji, laughing face with tears. Probably a thumbs up. That would be my go-to emoji.
Strong, I have to send that to family and friends, probably on the daily.
If I wasn't a big leaguer, I would be a veterinarian somewhere, taking care of some animals.
Probably be working in finance or something.
The MLB Little League Classic Sunday night over on ESPN. An old cast on ESPN2. Braves and Brewers. Ha-Sung Kim is from South Korea. Plays shortstop for the Braves. Signed a one-year deal in the offseason. Former Gold Glover as a utility guy from his time with the Padres. Michael Harrison there, he's having another really good season for the Braves.
Oh, I love Michael. Love the adjustment he's made over the years. Rookie of the year in his first year. He's going through a little bit of a skid, but I'm excited to see him square off with the Brewers here in a couple days.
Yeah, they've had a busy week. Jae-Hyun Mang bats. He walked his first time. On appeal, two-arm appeal. Did he go? No. No. The Braves were in Minneapolis this week for a series. Then they had a makeup game. Oh, and the pitcher helps out with the appeal, too.
Check, check.
Anyway, then the Braves had a makeup game they had to play yesterday in Chicago against the White Sox. So they went to Chicago just for one game. Now they're playing this series with the Brewers that's going to wrap up here on Sunday.
I'd imagine there was a bus ride from Chicago to Milwaukee for day game. They played day game today?
That's a good question. Day game today,
yeah. Did, yeah. And then they play again tomorrow, and then I would imagine they'll fly into Williamsport on Sunday morning. Busy, busy.
I heard, and I don't know if this is still the case, but as of a few weeks ago, the Brewers were planning to fly to Newark, I believe, on Saturday, land there Saturday night, and then I believe bus in from Newark on Sunday morning. That feels like a long ride, though.
The big league life getting humbled.
It's like a 3-hour ride.
Ouch.
4-pitch walk. Mang is on. We check in with the great Lowell Galindo.
Now let's check in on the great Mason Rincon. This may not surprise you, Mike, but he becomes the first to 2. His second home run in as many games. Bayonne with the lead 3-0 over Pennsylvania on ESPN.
Yeah, now he's acting like he's been there before. Number 2, like Lowell said.
Special. Special young player.
So man on for South Korea. And a strike from Tobias Pivoda. Interesting. So now Pivoda is at 67 pitches. So now he's in the maximum threshold. Now he can run up to 85 no matter what. He needs 4 days rest. Still a 1-run game, so they're going to ride the ace. And I think that's the right move. I mean, you got the top of your order coming in the bottom of this 4th inning, so keep rolling with him, even though they brought in presumably someone to warm up in the bullpen.
Yeah, you got your ace on the mound, and I think coming into this ball game, Czechia 1-0 here in the top of the 4th inning. I think they take that, so keep running with them.
Runner moves up to second as Jae-Hyun Mang goes sliding in.
See Kaspar's arm behind the plate?
He threw that while he was down and out, right?
Man, he's a small guy. Look at that. What? I mean, the head goes flying and he throws a dot.
And he wanted it so bad.
Yeah, I'm a fan.
Just outside. And now Kaspar's appealing. Kaspar, he's saying, did he go?
He wants it.
I'm all in on this battery.
Yes.
All in.
Yes. He's still upset. Let it go, baby. You're all right.
You're good. 1-run game. (3-1) and a walk. So back-to-back free passes worked by South Korea. Hey, find Little League on Facebook, X, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, all at the official handles. That's at Little League. And don't forget to use the hashtag LLWS. So now what do you do if you're the manager, Michael Klimesh?
Jsem na nejlepší tým tady, ale parádní práce. Počkej, to mi dej. Tak. A já si tě klaním, protože jsi předvedl fakt jako výborný výkon. Hele, půjdeš si teďka už odpočnout s tou rukou, potřebujeme tě ještě zítra další dny, OK? A půjde Honzík. Hele, ještě jednou, opravdu perfektní práce, jsem na to je pyšnej jako prase. Klobouk dolů, jo?
Tobias Pivoda leaves with all smiles. His father here watching, proud and documenting Petter looking on in Williamsport. Tomorrow, coverage continues at the Little League World Series. All of this on ESPN. Canada, Australia in an elimination game. The same for Ohio and Massachusetts. Japan, the Dominican Republic, California, and Alabama. California and Alabama, some hard luck losses in their first games.
Yeah, it was an absolute pitching performance by both of the pitchers in that ball game. Unfortunately, they just ran up into a tougher matchup. That's going to be a good one.
We got a good one going here, too. South Korea and the Czech Republic. Hats off. Tip of the cap to Tobias Pivoda.
Believe it. Kept this team in the ball game. That's the job of a starting pitcher.
Into the fourth in these 6-inning games. And now Jan Luksicek. That's a good bunt that is fair, and a strong throw by Wojtek Kaszpar on a good bunt that was deadened by Ha-Jun Ju. Now second and third.
Kaszpar jumped out of there quickly. He was going to fire that ball to third base. Pretty certain he would have had it. Nice job by the shortstop, making sure he gets back in clean mesh. But a great job by the catcher, Kaszpar. When the guy's bunting, obviously you want to get the lead out. But the biggest key is to make sure you get one out. And he did it. Nice recovery.
Yeah, he was looking that way.
Yeah. Eyes just peeked up before he secured the baseball.
Strike one from Luksicek to Hyun Bin Han.
Mentioned that 1-0 game in the semifinal of the regionals versus Belgium. This was the pitcher, Luksicek. One of the best arms on this team and a go-to guy here in a big jam.
Drops in another. He's got a fastball at 63 miles an hour. Curveball, changeup. And he's coming in here throwing strikes.
Yeah, and he floated 2 breaking balls in there and just absolutely stuck them. See him go elevated fastball here.
With his infield in. Fouled away. I want to live like Jan Luksicek. He says he always sleeps a lot before games. Got asked how long are his naps. He said 10 to 12 hours. Those aren't naps. That's an overnight session.
Sleeps during the day and he's alive at night. Yeah,
maybe he's nocturnal.
Nighttime, he looks alive. A big hero too.
Fouled back.
Like that pitch there. Got him to expand the zone. Great job battling at the plate by Han.
Oh, 2 again. Hit hard, it's short and caught.
Caught it.
I think on a line, they're going to throw to the plate. Third base umpire said out on a line. They say safe at the plate. They're going to need to talk about this. The third base umpire signaled out on a line drive. This is something that can be challenged. Catch or no catch, but I believe where it happens, I don't know if you can challenge this on the infield.
That's a great point there, Mikey. Wow.
Yeah, so you can't challenge it on the infield. Now, what's going to get interesting is if the umpires come together, because the third base umpire signaled out.
Looked like he caught it at first glance.
I thought so too.
Oh, no.
No, so it bounced, but the third base umpire signaled out. So do the umpires come together here and discuss this? Right now, not showing signs of that. They do have 2 umpires going to talk about with the replay crew, but not something you can challenge catch or no catch in that spot. Now, they also obviously want to look at the play at the plate here and if the tag was applied.
What a great play with the infield in. It's a smashed line drive ground ball that he catches with the snow cone. And the athleticism to pop up quickly when he had to get it to home quickly. Talking about athleticism. Look at that by Mang.
I think hand back to the plate before the tag. Was there any tag from the catcher Wojtek Kaszpar before the lunge back? Was there anything here?
Nothing. Wow. Looks like the correct call at home.
Boy, it's a great job by the home plate umpire, Mark Stone, staying on that.
So much going on with this play. That athleticism passes home plate to avoid the tag, but the awareness to get back in there on time.
Boy, such slim margins for the Czech Republic. Here's a look at it. You do get the signal of out from the third base umpire.
Yeah.
But I don't know if the home plate umpire saw that. I don't know if any of the other umpires saw that.
Yeah, and it looked like it was a little bit late too.
Yeah, so I don't think there's any way you can overturn the call at the plate.
Right.
I think safe for sure.
Yep.
And it doesn't look like they are conferencing at all about the initial call of out.
Wild.
It was odd, like an out was called, but almost like the players decided to play through, and then everyone else just kind of said, okay, well, yeah, like he didn't catch it on the line, which he did. So yeah, the run scores 2-0.
I think the important thing here is that everything was called correctly.
Yeah, I think they get it right. And probably a great job by our third base umpire, too, of, okay, maybe made that initial signal, but then not saying more, maybe knowing that he had seen it hit the dirt.
Right, and there was no indecision by Klimesh out at shortstop. So
Honzi,
even if he would
teďka
have signaled
poslouchejte.
safe,
Odstoupíš, hodíš to Dandovi, šlápneš metu. Jo, uvidíme, co vyhlásí. Jo? Spoj ruce, odstup.
So now they're coming over, and I believe asking about the number of outs. Now that's interesting, because on the scoreboard it's showing 2 outs.
Yes.
You're in venue. And so I think that might be some of the confusion too, that maybe the folks in venue here saw the signal of out.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
And now might actually be informing the umpires that there was a signal of out.
Call. Yeah, it does look like that's what he said.
Yeah, so those umpires were just informed that the third base umpire did signal catch. So now they're going to talk about this. So someone else saw what we saw, that there was a signal of out.
Wow.
I've never seen this one.
No, me neither.
And I think if they're being told there was a signal of out, I think they're probably going to have to say that it was a line out.
Yeah.
But then what do you do from there? A guy tagging up, maybe just send the runner back to third?
Never seen it.
Because you can't assume a double play.
Correct.
That he got doubled off. Well, so now, if they grant that there was a line out because it was signaled that way, now can you do an appeal to third and say there was no tag up. I think you probably could appeal this and end up with a double play.
It looks like you could. The umpires over explaining to the South Korea coaches right now.
I think that's what's going to happen. I think they're going to have to honor the out signal at third, and then there's going to be a Czech Republic appeal to third base because the runner didn't tag up. And now does Czechia know to appeal? Because a lot of time has passed here. A lot of different things have been looked at. The Czech Republic players, quite frankly, look content to move on.
Yeah, they're ready to go.
They're chilling. So are they going to appeal it? One more time. Ruled by the third base umpire, bottom left of your screen, that he caught it on the fly. So obviously the runner doesn't tag up. Everything that happens is not really relevant to the proceedings if the umpires honor the signal of out from the third base umpire, which the other umpires were just informed of, and we're expecting here that that's going to be the rule, that the law that rules the day here, that signal is going to have to be honored.
Yeah.
Asia Pacific probably now wants to challenge catch or no catch. They do want to, but now they're being told because it's on the infield
that they can.
It's not reviewable. That's the Major League Rule 2. You can review catch or no catch, but from the start of the outfield grass and going out, not coming in. You got all that?
What a ton to unpack, and I think you did a great job explaining it.
Well, thank you. I don't know about that, but
well, I'm understanding now. It's like you're the analyst, man. Great job.
This is crazy. Hongjip Kim, that's the manager there right now talking. He is going through his translator in communication with the umpiring crew. Translator Moon Sung Ju worked a couple years in the Chicago Cubs organization as a translator, trying to convey all of this.
And initially, we were celebrating the fact that it looked like the right call was made on the field after the first review. What a great job by our scorekeeper down below, letting them know that it's a clear call by the third base umpire. He saw a catch, and it's unreviewable. Clearly, the ball is not caught in the air. It should have just been a live ball and a completed play at home, but man, that happened so fast.
I think the other part of it too is, in fairness to the Czechia players, if they had seen an out call, now they're acting in a way that's maybe a little bit different.
Yeah, they would have flipped it to third base and
sure
would have been out of the inning.
Or in the case that they didn't, maybe there's hesitation. You think you caught it. Oh, I thought I saw a signal, but I'm going to throw home anyway. And that they handle it a little bit differently than if there's out. And yeah, obviously, if they can then flip to the base for an immediate inning-ending double play.
And if there was no emphatic out call and you don't hear it as a shortstop, you catch that ball and right away you know that time is running out with the play at home. So I just have to get the best grip I can and fire it.
I mean, I get both sides of it, honestly.
100%.
These are umpires who very often umpire at college or high school levels. In addition to that, they volunteer their time. They do a great job. I think you're going to end with out number 2, and then probably if Czechia is aware of it, they'll appeal, and it could be a double play.
Yes.
I would assume after all this that Czechia is aware they can appeal this. So maybe where they'll keep it right now is 2 outs, run in, and now leave it incumbent upon Czechia to appeal, which it looks like Czechia is going to. Czechia will appeal it. There's been no signal yet. They just threw over to third. I think they got to wait maybe for the ready for play.
Ball has to be put back in play.
Yeah, there is all kinds of confusion on the field. So right now, it looks, as far as I can tell, that they're saying that the run scored. It's 2-0. They're also saying the runner that was at second is now over at third, which is where he ended up after the play. And now they're going to leave it to Czechia to appeal it.
Oh.
And that the run would then come off the board. Inning would be over.
There we go. Wow.
So a step off.
An appeal.
And an out. Inning-ending double play. You ever seen that one before?
Never in my life.
So, 1-0 is the score. A run comes off the board in the fourth inning. International tournament headlines from today. Curacao combined no-hitter. Jamie L. Martina, 4 2/3. He was crafty, a lot of pitchability.
I mean, throwing rockets 80 miles per hour. That's equivalent to 100 plus. How about that Nicaragua game? Unbelievable. It would look like mayhem in that last inning. Panama making a late push, but the game ends on a ball that goes past the catcher with an out at home plate. And here we have it in South Korea and Czechia. 1-0 ball game. Craziness.
So here's where we're at. Washington, team from Tacoma's 2-0. So is Nicaragua. Nicaragua's played 2 games. Their first game ended with a 2-1 win on an outfield assist from right field, cutting down the would-be tying run. And then they win today, like you said, on the catcher flipping to the pitcher covering home plate. That's how they walk off 2 wins.
Yeah, sometimes everything just seems to be going your way, and what a great sign. They're in the driver's seat. The winner's back at 2-0.
So you see the left side there, the U.S. bracket. Over at Lamade Stadium, New Jersey still leading Pennsylvania, and 2 outs away trying to get to the finish line. Hey, follow the amazing kids as they experience their own Little League World Series adventure. Download the Little League World Series app and watch highlights, photos, schedules, and more. Available in the app stores for Apple and Android devices. Wait. We're Metro fans, but we're down here?
They know a good game when they see it.
I think you're right. I'm digging the backwards hat, too.
Oh, yeah. King Griffey Jr. style.
Did you ever have frosted tips at any point?
I did.
Do you plan to again in the future?
I do not.
Okay.
You?
Never and never. Maybe if I go gray. I'd consider it if I'm going gray. Well, not if I'm going gray. When I'm going gray. All right, so it's 1-0. Scoreboard in venue still showing 2-0, but we had so much chaos there that I think they got to maybe run through the full 6 innings on the scoreboard before it can reset.
Yeah, but I'm still stuck here because I'm staring at my scorecard. Can you help? Like, what do I write in my book here?
I wrote L65DP. Line out to 6, over to 5 DP. I'm leaving out the appeal part. I'm leaving out the review part. Definitely leaving out the play at the plate part.
Well, thank you so much for everything. I got it now.
Just a line out and a double play.
There we go.
No run scores. It's 1-0. Ha Jun-ju is the pitcher after all that. And this is the leadoff man for Czechia, Wojtek Kaspar. He walked his first time. Just missed 3-0.
Just missed. Ooh. Expect 2 takes here. Force him into the strike zone 2 times. You're at the top of the order. Here in the 4th, this could be the last time the top of the order hits. Feels like they're inning.
That's up. 4-pitch walk. And officially, we are on seismic upset alert territory.
This was the key for Czechia in this ballgame. I felt like they did need to score the first run of this game to put the pressure on. But most importantly, they get here to the middle innings, and it's a ball game. It's a 1-0 ball game, and the pressure's beginning to mount on South Korea. Obviously, a ton of frustration after the last inning, and a great start here for Czechia.
일부러 나온 거야. 알았어. 일부러 나온 거니까 그냥 시간으로 죽여. 우리도. 괜찮아. 천천히 해. 무슨 말인지 알아? 수비 있으니까 믿고 하란 말이야. 괜찮아. 나머지는 감독님 알아서 할 테니까 니는 그냥 하던 플레이해. 콜 해주고 왜 다독여주고 네가 해주면 돼. 우리 할 거 하자고. 알았지? 불만 하지 마. 나 이거 지금 차있잖아. 겁내 짜증나. 열심히 하면 돼. 괜찮아. 알았지? 가.
Hong-Jip Kim with the mound visit. I love that. From the second baseman, Ji-Hoo Lee, really trying to build up his pitcher, Ha Jun-ju.
Probably a little frustrated after those borderline strike calls not going his way. Just a little bit of love to reset.
Yeah, the scoreboard is in the process of updating.
Confused.
We're revving up the pitch count again. So Czechia is right in the middle of this thing, but they're searching for their first hit. It's their 2-hitter, Domenico catch. Strike 1 to start.
Czechia choosing not to play small ball with 3, 4, 5 coming up behind them. Just their guy.
Ha Jun-ju's 0-1. Cutting a miss, leaning on the off speed after some small misses with the fastball last AP.
I like that. I don't know much about pitching, but I did coach with a really good pitching coach, and he said anytime they lose feel of their fastball, have the pitcher just flip in a breaking ball. It kind of resets their feel, and South Korea doing a nice job of it here.
I feel like you could be a pitching coach.
I listen and learn, but let me tell you what I can't be is a pitching coach. Hardest job in the big leagues, man. You got 5 starters. You got all those guys down in the bullpen. You got to find a way to keep everybody happy. You got to push the right buttons at the right time.
Now you got all the biomechanic data too.
Not for me.
Swing and a miss. Big first out for Ha Jun-ju. 1 gone.
Yeah, well done right there. Breaking ball, fastball off the plate away. Back to the breaking ball to finish him. Great reset there. Nice mound visit.
So now Mateusz Klimesz. Dad's the manager. His brother Tadeusz played here 2 years ago. Now Mateusz comes back and gets to play on this field. His brother's been talking to him the last 9 months, giving him all kinds of advice on how to act here, how to fully appreciate the experience. Family affair.
Great bloodlines. A big moment here.
Mom Clara here watching too. Hit well. Left field, Jiwon Kim makes the catch for out number 2.
Ooh, good swing right there by Klimesh. I like that approach right there. It looked like he was looking for the breaking ball. These are little moments in a ball game. These kids are young, but they're paying attention and they're watching and they see the fastball. There's been 5 of them thrown this inning. All 5 have been balls. He's thrown now 2, 3, 4, 5 breaking balls, and all of them have been strikes. So it'd be a good time to look for it. Take a chance.
Probably expect more of the same here too, right? To Jan Luksicek. Flew to center's first time with a good piece of hitting. We touted him earlier as the best power hitter in the entire country.
It's very important here on the mound for Ju with that breaking ball. You have to get it down in the zone. Not want to leave it up to a power hitter.
Hey, let me ask you this. When a pitcher holds his motion like that and the ball's out, you can't pick up a grip, right? It's too hard to see it down there.
You know, some hitters can. Some hitters can. I feel like it's very rare that you can. It's not something that I was able to pick up for sure, but it's a great point.
Because he's holding it. It's probably well hidden enough.
It is hidden. Yeah, good call. I just took a peek right there. So he lifts his leg, and when his arm goes down, it's behind his leg, so you actually can't see it.
So he's got the hesitation.
I think that hesitation, though, mixed with the breaking ball, at times could be trouble, though, because the hitter feels stuck. He doesn't know when to start. And then you throw it slow. He's already late. Could run into a barrel.
Yeah. Fouled away.
So a tick late there. We'll see if he continues to stay hard.
I'm digging the fit, too. The socks over the pants.
Yeah. You see, I mean, you can't pick that up right there. He does throw a knuckle curve, though. If there was a pitch that a hitter could pick up, it is the knuckle curve, but he does hide it.
Like this, it's coming. On the ground to third. Collected there. Inning over by Jiwon Kim. Czechia threatens. And Han Ju up to the task in Williamsport. The MLB Little League Classic is Sunday. You can watch first place teams, Brewers and Braves, face off right here in Williamsport. Just, what, 7 miles away? From Lamade and Volunteer Stadiums to Journey Bank Ballpark at historic Bowman Field. Real intimate setting. The Little Leaguers are all packed in there, watching in awe of big leaguers on display.
That's amazing that they do that event. An opportunity to see these guys up close and personal. They're like 12-year-old professionals here, and you know, every young kid's dream, obviously the ultimate dream is the big leagues, but for most, it starts with their dream being here in Williamsport, playing in the Little League Baseball World Series and having the opportunity to be here with 20 teams from across the entire world. And just amazing that they get to make the trek just across town to see their ultimate dream, big leaguers up close.
under the lights at this great venue where you just saw the game has ended at Lamary, New Jersey with a win. And so some fans filtering in from watching that Jersey win over Westchester, Pennsylvania, to check out a one-run game that goes to the 5th inning.
It's been a good one. Czechia, impressive.
Top 5. Jan Luksicek back to work for Czechia. And time called with Juwan Kim in the box.
A lot of breaking balls last inning from Luksicek. That was his pitch to get out of the jam.
Bunt, springing off the mound, Luksicek. Oh, almost made an incredible play.
Little bit of small ball from South Korea, but look at Luksicek. Pounce off the mound, and he knows it's do or die. Bare hand, just get rid of it any way you can. Right call at first base. Athleticism, man. Well done. Just a little high.
Boy, that would have been special. So now you get speed aboard and speed in the batter's box with Rio Gill. He tried to bunt. He can flat out move.
Small ball, Czechia doing a great job on the mound. Limiting damage. So South Korea, they go to plan B, small ball.
Rio Gill, cool story. He said he developed a deep love for baseball because of his mom. She's a huge baseball fan, and when Rio was 6, he'd wake up every morning at 4 a.m. to watch the Little League World Series. And he remembers specifically the semifinals between South Korea and Japan. He'd get up at home in Seoul at 4 a.m. with his mom to watch it.
Now he's here. What it's about.
Said 7 years later, I have finally achieved the dream. Ooh, couple pitches that just missed. 2-1 on Rio Gill.
Those are 2 good pitches by Luksicek. Just does not get the call on either.
Two and two.
Nice there. A little two-seam runs all the way in underneath the hands. He's looking for a ground ball. That's the pitch he wants to go to. They've done this. They show bunt. They pull it back and swing with 2 strikes. Nice job there by Kashpar, keeping it in front of him. Still got the force out in order. Big, big, big pitch here at the bottom of the lineup. Have to attack, ton of speed at the plate, ton of speed at first, and not give him a free pass.
Look out. Rio Gill walks. So bunt, single, walk, and can South Korea create some breathing room?
Looking to do that here. Expect the bunt. Some more small ball. First and second. No outs. Goal here as a hitter. Make sure you bunt it hard enough where the third baseman has to field it.
Jihu Libats. Hobby is boxing. Love it.
Don't mess with him.
No. He lined out to first his first time. Special talent, he says, fast runner. Tried to bunt 2 against Luksicek. Jihu Lee says the most fun thing about playing Little League is the tension of the match and the thrill of winning.
Well, look at this defense here. So the shortstop's starting to creep over the third baseman's way in. So if this ball is bunted too firmly, the shortstop is going to be available for a crash play out at third.
Yeah, you got Okach creeping in to cover the bag with Hotobi all the way in from third.
Yeah, I like this here. modified crash play. So the key here as a hitter is you want to deaden this ball with the third baseman already bearing down on you.
Outside.
Luke Shechek has made some good pitches here this inning. Has not gotten the call, any of them.
Strike at the bottom of the zone, 3-1.
There you go, and that's a big one as a hitter here. Take another if you want.
Here's a bunt up the line. Luke Shechek got it there in time. What a play.
That's a big time play. I mean, that is up the first base line when everybody here is expecting a bunt to third. Huge credit to Ji-Hoo Lee by bunting that to first base with the third baseman on him from third. But look at this play, bare hand. It's do or die, ball's moving. Athletic play to keep it inside. And look at my man at first base. Sugi getting it done.
That was great.
Man, all around. I mean, that's unbelievable. That's a team that practices their fundamentals. Bunt defense, huge. You got to get it out. Great job.
And now second and third for Ki Hyun Jung. Has scored the game's only run. Foul back on a big cut.
Healthy hack there, and I love that approach. You're looking for something elevated in the zone. You're just trying to stay right through the middle of the field.
South Korea has threatened at times in this game. Czechia has handled these big moments so well in terms of run prevention. Can they do it again?
And it's so hard. Not all pitches are treated the same. Got guys in scoring position. Those are pressure pitches.
Popped up towards second. Mikuláš Binek has that one dropped down near the bag. A run scores, and it's 2-0 South Korea.
Just unfortunate there for Czechia. You got to flush that one, get right back to it. You still got runners on first and second. Ground ball, double play. You can find a way to get out of this thing. I like that reset there. Shoulders are starting to shrug. Shoulders up, chest standing out. Still got a big opportunity here to still minimize damage.
You could see the exhale in real time for Jan Luksicek. Now Suchan No. Nice pick back there by Wojtek Kaspar. Boy, infield in too. I would imagine at this age for an infielder, you haven't had a ton of experience going back on a ball when you play the infield too.
Yeah, that's such a great point, Mikey, because, you know, pop-up priority, it's something that teams work on all the time. But very rarely do you work on pop-up priority with the infield in. You're used to when you go back on a fly ball, you're in the grass, and it's different. You're stepping on dirt. And you saw Binek, he looked over at the shortstop. That second you peek your head over at the shortstop, your head's starting to move because you're on dirt, your eyes are starting to move. Bam, it could cost you. You gotta flush it though. It's key in this game, always forward.
Another bunt. This one goes foul, despite the slick work back there from the catcher, Wojtek Kaspar.
I'm a big fan. I mean, his energy all night long has been great. The catcher, he's the tone setter. Normally the captain of the team, he's the guy that brings energy for everybody. He has done that all night long.
Bunted foul, 1-2.
You gotta get the ball.
You see that bunt down in the zone. You never want to bend with your chest going down. Your barrel starts to flip and you lose your angle. Bend at the knees, hold your angle on the pitch that's down in the zone. I think they're going to free him up here to swing.
To short and caught by Okach. 2 down.
Big out there.
Jan Luksicek trying to keep this right where it is at 2-0. He's got to go back to the top and deal with the home run hitter from first game for South Korea, Ji-Hwan Hong. That is strike 1 to start. Told Sebastian, yeah, that's how far I always hit him. When he crushed one down the line that he said after the game Wednesday, he knew it was gone right off the bat. He went first pitch hunting. 1 point this year, Ji-Hwan Hong homered in 4 straight games. That hits him. He wants to wear it. And the bases are loaded.
Team first guy there.
자꾸 이미지 네가 자꾸 이렇게 치려고 하니까 공이 안 맞지.
You know he wanted to hit, but make sure you let him know. Yeah. I want to hit, but I trust my guy on deck to get the job done too. Bases loaded with 2 outs.
The youngsters up late watching this one. I love it.
Not missing this.
No. Not with Devin Travis on the call.
Yeah, okay.
Ji-Hwan Kim, bunt single last time. Base is loaded. For it again, a strike. Yeah, it is really team first because in Little League there are so few at bats for an individual player when you got a lineup that's 12 deep, or I've seen teams with 14 deep in this continuous batting order. Your best player is only getting up there 2, maybe 3 times.
Yep.
Good bunt. Wojtek Kaszpar knows where he is.
Heady play.
With authority.
I'm a fan. Give me some of Kaszpar. Bases loaded, 2 outs. The ball's bunted in front of home plate, and there's absolutely no panic. I'm going to pick the ball up, step on home. To the bottom of the 5th we go.
Big day tomorrow starts at 1 o'clock Eastern time over on ESPN with Canada and Australia. Australia played earlier today. They lost against Mexico. It's a quick turnaround for them. They get back to it against a Canada team that ran into this South Korea team on Wednesday.
Sometimes a quick turnaround after a loss is the best way to play it. Canada, they were impressive in their first game too. They lost to a tough South Korea club, but that country, they just seem to keep getting better and better at baseball.
Ha-Jun Jo goes back to work in the bottom of the 5th inning. And it doesn't quite feel like it because we've had so many crazy moments, but South Korea is working on a no-hitter. And no single day in World Series history has had 3 no-hitters.
There's been a lot of traffic today for Czechia.
Tobias pivoted the batter.
Did he go?
Did he go? Oof. No, he didn't. 2-0. I thought he might have.
Me too.
Pivoda slammed on the brakes with his dad here documenting. 2-0. 3-0.
Similar to last inning, that fastball can go astray on Ju. Up big here. If I'm Czechia, you got 6 outs left offensively. I'm forcing 2 strikes into the strike zone before I ever think about taking my bat off the shoulder.
Totally agree. That is the 4th walk issued by Ha-Jun Jo. Check in with Sebastian.
Boys, we told you earlier in the broadcast about the epic meal that was prepared last night for the Korean team by the small group of parents that made the trip across the world. Well, the food was not the only highlight of the evening. The owners of the home where many of the parents are staying happened to have a limo and let the team play around with it a little bit, and the boys were absolutely loving it. A couple told me pregame that it was one of the coolest things that's happened here in Williamsport, and that's saying a lot. The best part, though, was when the manager, Hong-Jip Kim, actually took it for a spin. Now, to be fair, they told me only took it about 20 feet, but a first for the manager, and like a lot of what's happening this week, a memory I'm sure will stick with him and his players for a long time.
That's awesome. You got to whip that thing around.
The limo.
Nice play, by the way, by Ju-Won Kim at 3rd base on the roller from Mikołaj Binek.
That was a great play, and that's a tough angle for a second baseman to have to catch that ball on a force out. You got to make a great throw, and he did.
So tying run still at the plate for Czechia, still without a hit. We do have these 4 walks against Ha-Jun Jo. Daniel Hickel, the batter. Back up breaking ball for a strike.
Knee buckler.
Daniel says his highlight from this past season is back home in the Czech Republic. He hit a walk-off grand slam. Ooh, big time.
Good time for a big fly right now.
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't. You know, we ask all these kids, what would you do if you won the lottery? We get some great answers. They want to be charitable. They want to build batting cages in their backyards. They want to give money to their parents, buy a car like the one the manager, Hong-Jip Kim, was driving. Daniel Hickel says, if I won the lottery, I would start celebrating. Good answer. Great answer. Smart kid. Let's go one step at a time. Popped up foul. 2 for flinching on me.
Come on, baby.
I flinched.
Mikey never flinches.
Not good. Like that. Smurf. 1-2 on Daniel Hickel. Ha-Jun Jo deals. 2-2. More patience, like you talked about. We've really seen it since the start from Czechia's offense.
Yeah, they've done a great job all night. 5 walks.
Cut and a miss. Big strikeout for Ha-Jun Jo, who digs deep again. 2 down.
Just continues to find a way to get it done. 6th strikeout of the night. And you said it again, Mikey, a backup breaking ball. That's a breaking ball that you see the spin and you expect it to come down and run away from you as a righty, and it just backs up. It almost goes the other way, turns into a left-handed breaking ball. It's the hardest pitch to hit, in my opinion, in the game of baseball, is a bad breaking ball, and he lands it there.
Shimon Suhi, the batter, walked his first time. That was the first inning. Ha Jun-ju came into the game back in the second. I like Shimon, man. Favorite singer, Eminem.
Okay.
Good first baseman. They rave about his love control. He's got great taste in music.
Detroit's finest.
Roller foul. Shimon said he was excited about coming to the States and trying the fast food here that they don't have in Czechia. Specifically, he went a little off script from what I was expecting. He said Wendy's and Dunkin' Donuts.
Okay.
We have a lot of folks who come here, they say McDonald's, Burger King, understandably so. He wants Wendy's and Dunkin'. I love it. In the air, and it drops a base hit. Shimon Suhi breaks up the no-hitter, and in the process, tying run aboard for Czechia.
Must have Dunkin' Donuts for breakfast and Wendy's for pregame. I love the swing. It's a breaking ball again, and it stays up in the zone, and the lefty just stays in rhythm, sucks his hands in tight, and finds the barrel. Czechia trying to make a late push.
What a nice piece of hitting to get on. And now Daniel Hotovi hit a ball to third his first time, and he takes up ball one. And now you're at an interesting spot too in terms of pitch count at 64. Czechia had just the one hit last year from David Saha, who's on this team too. And now Shimon Suhi comes through. 2-0.
Patient, patient, patient. You are keyholing one spot here as a hitter.
High and tight, 3-0. So now it's 66 pitches. No matter what right now, the pitcher will need 3 days of rest. If they leave him in from the next batter forward, it would be 4 days of rest.
Yep.
If you win today, you play Sunday. If you win Sunday, then you play Wednesday. So that would be 4 days of rest. That's down. Bases loaded for Czechia, trying to pull the upset of the tournament.
And now the tying run moves to second base. Just patient approaches this entire inning, waiting them out, forcing them in the strike zone. And here they have it. One big hit away.
So interesting calculus going on here. If you take them out now, it's 3 days rest. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday. If you win this game, you play Sunday. You win that, you go to Wednesday. You'd be good with 4 days rest.
So what you're saying is if this is their guy and they want to stick with him, he's not pitching on Sunday no matter what. So if he feels like he's got it, they'll roll.
They're going to make the change here. Yeah, it's interesting. So if you win this, you play Sunday. If you lose Sunday, you play Tuesday. So by taking Ha-Jun Ju out now, they hedge on the chance that they could bring him back on Tuesday if they're going to lose on Sunday. However, they're in a tricky spot. Czechia threatening the upset of the tournament. The Little League Baseball World Series is presented by T-Mobile. The Little League World Series, it's different with T-Mobile. Check this out. The Czechia manager, Michael Klimesh. Look at that. That's nicely done.
Got him.
Protecting the low guy.
Yep.
As South Korea goes to the bullpen with Czechia threatening what would be one of the biggest upsets ever at the Little League World Series. Ji Hwan Hong comes on. Ooh, strike one to start to Mikoláš Baroš.
Big break there, and this is a big arm. Side slinging action through an inning. Close out that ball game against Canada. 3 strikeouts.
And he throws premium petroleum.
From that slot, ouch.
Czechia finally broke through with its first hit. Bases loaded for Baroš. Dad's one of the assistant coaches on this team. They talked pregame with Sebastian about sharing this journey together. All the way from Brno in the Czech Republic.
That's on.
1-2. Great stop by the catcher, Hyun Bin Han.
Man, oh man, is it ever.
Again, this is a country in the Czech Republic that's won 1 game ever here in Williamsport. Facing a titanic opponent here. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Ji Hwan Hong comes through huge and leaves the bases loaded.
He's the man for this team. We've seen the bat. We've seen the arm on day 1. And how about again, big time fastball. South Korea gets out of a huge jam to the 6th.
Welcome back to the Little League Baseball World Series presented by T-Mobile. It's day 3, but only day 2 of games. We were washed out the entirety of yesterday. So 8 games today, and this is the last one going. It's been a good one. 6 combined hits, 2 combined runs. South Korea got 1 in the 3rd and 1 in the 5th. They try to get to 2-0. Started with a win Wednesday, we told you, against Canada. And now here on this Friday night against Czechia. Three, 4, and 5. Do-Yoon Kim, liner to right. Great jump, great catch. Daniel Hickel.
Oh, yeah. Fired up, too. Waving to the fans. Got to have a great first step in the outfield. He did and secured that baseball. Big first out here. South Korea is looking for a knockout blow, Hickel said. Not now.
That's awesome. Look at that smile.
It's so great.
And we're sucking a little air, too. We had a long run and a good, hard-earned, get-your-money celebration.
Yep. He's back.
And also, you're dealing with all kinds of nerves and stuff, too.
Yeah. Ton of pressure here. Just kids.
Jae-Hyun Mang, the batter. 2 walks and a run scored. 2-0 from Jan Lukšiček. How about these Czechia necklaces, too? They remind me of, remember the old candy necklaces on those elastic necklaces?
Yeah.
On a little sugar. You get hungry?
Pretty striking, too. Those things, diamonds are shining bright.
What was your concession stand candy when you were growing up?
Sour punch all day.
Really?
All day. You?
I loved Airheads at a baseball concession stand.
And you would pop them all the way down to make it a ball at the end. Yeah.
Pull up. 4-pitch walk. 3 walks for Jae-Hyun Mang. 1 out base runner. Remember Airheads? You never see those nowadays. Oh, we got a gun show.
Yeah. Show it all the way off. Yeah.
Arnold. Oh yeah, I got a left arm too. In case you were curious.
Do 35 a výborná práce. Skvělá práce. Hlavu nahoru. Běž s hlavou nahoru, protože máš za co. Jo? Dobrou nedal.
Lukšiček. Loser of this one comes back and plays on Monday against whoever wins tomorrow between the Dominican and Japan. 1 day of rest required. Tomorrow's schedule looks like this. It starts at 1 o'clock Eastern time. We got 8 hours of Little League World Series coverage over on ESPN. What game are you most excited for, Devin Travis?
I just can't. I can't wait to see California and Alabama get after it. I got to see California out west in the regional. That is a complete team. They just ran up against a juggernaut today. Mr. Tisson, that is some fastball. How about a leadoff home run to add on to it? 15 strikeouts. Noah Kirk was great as well. 13 strikeouts. 2 kids that were teammates in the past went after it today.
Yeah, what, they were 12U teammates, Team USA?
Yeah. The trials are something. Those 2 young men have very bright futures. It's hard to say a 12-year-old kid has a real chance to play this game for a long time. There's no question those 2 do.
Yeah, that was big time over on Lombardy. Mateusz Klimesh comes on now. Son of the manager. Has played the infield today. Started the game at shortstop. Has moved around. Dream job of being a doctor. He comes on with 1 away. Sleeve and wristband. We got to get rid of those. We can keep the candy necklace, and we can keep the headband too.
Rock, paper, scissor. Oh no, I don't know that.
I don't know the translation in Czech. Oh, he says he's up 3-2. Is that what we got? 2-1. All right, 1 out, 1 on. And ball one to start to Sojun Park. Get the ice revved up right away for Jan Lubsicek.
That's what.
By the way, speaking of headbands, like the pitcher Klimesh has on, headbands are everywhere now. I saw a home plate umpire in the big leagues, Carlos Torres, rocking a headband under his mask yesterday.
Huh.
I've never seen a plate umpire with one.
Me neither. Everyone's bought into a little extra swag. You know,
like the Paul Skeets.
Keep the sweat out of there.
Yeah. You got a good head of hair. I got to keep that out.
Thanks, Mike.
You're welcome. That's a strike. Runner advances. Jae-Kyun Mang moves up into scoring position. A lot of credit to Wojtek Kaszpar. He's been awesome behind the plate. And my man's living and dying with every pitch.
It is a tough job back there behind the dish.
A bunt. Klimesh looked at third, and that allows Sojun Park to reach. Park now trying to get a run home by getting in a rundown. Sushi to the bag, throw to the plate, tag applied. Got him. Immediately, South Korea signals they will challenge. Immediately. Why not? For now, it's a beautiful play to cut down a run at the plate.
Yeah, they had the right guy with the ball in his hands there. Last thing you want is the first baseman, especially a lefty, to have to flip all the way around and throw that ball to home. That was a dot. It all comes down to, was there a tag? Oh, yeah.
On the helmet.
Yes.
And shoulder.
About Kaszpar. I mean, with this glove the wrong way.
How do you do that?
Look at him.
My elbow would be in smithereens after that.
100%. That is unbelievable. He's out.
He gone.
Once again, that's something you work on. First and third. You got rundown between first and second base. If you do not practice that play, you do not complete that play. That is just perfectly executed all around. Once again, the tag is just perfect.
The Czechia team, while all this is going on, they're looking up at the video board, watching themselves on the video board, dancing, turned away from the cameras as they look at the video board.
They know it's good. They're having fun, man.
Life's good.
Yeah, they're having fun. It's a loose group. Dream come true for everybody that's a part of this event. Every single kid that's on this field, it was their dream to play in the Little League World Series, and they're here.
Man, I have so much respect for this Czech Republic team. 4 years in a row, they've come here to the Little League World Series. And maybe not the results in terms of wins they've wanted, but they, it seems, always play to the absolute best of their abilities, maximize everything they have. They play smart, they play loose, and they threaten in a lot of these games, man.
Yeah, they're getting close, man. They play their heart out each and every time they're on the field. And the coach showed us their strength is teamwork, and they never quit. And they have not quit tonight.
Out at the plate, and Wojtek Kaszpar is a magician.
You got that right.
He just asked, is he out? Yes, he is. Got him.
So good. He has had one heck of a ball game.
Sojun Park did end up at second, and now Ha-Jun Ju will bat, and Mateusz Klimesh trying to keep this game right at 2-zip. It'll be 11, 12, and 1 in the Czechia lineup in the bottom of the 6th. But first, nothing in 1 on Ha-Jun Ju.
What an opportunity again to get out of just a huge jam. South Korea chance to really add on to their lead late in this ball game, and Czechia one pitch away from getting out of this thing unscathed.
Cash bar don't stop, man.
No.
Nah.
Motor. High
Total
energy.
stud.
Yeah.
Total stud.
He's great.
Two, 1. Chopper foul, 2-2. Brother Il Hwan Ju watching Ha Jun Ju. Bat here in the 6th inning after he delivered some outstanding pitching for South Korea. Hammered. Left center field. Off the wall. Sojun Park scores. It's an RBI triple for South Korea and Ha Jun Ju.
What a great way to get his first hit here in the Little League World Series. In a crucial insurance runs here for South Korea. Breaking ball, left up in the zone. Somehow, some way, the Park holds it. And he just keeps on running. Oh, that's a beautiful swing.
Looks up. Yeah, I'm going 3.
Never a doubt.
Elite third base coaching, too. Da Bin Ju is living and dying with his man Ha Jun Ju. Now Hyun Bin Han takes strike 1.
And in a tight ball game, that extra insurance run from 2 to 3 at times feels like it's 3, 4 additional runs.
Hit well to left, at the wall, gone! Hyun Bin Han leaves Earth for South Korea.
You just got to give so much credit to this South Korea team. So many jams tonight. They haven't figured out a way to cash in those runs, but look at that swing right there. Another breaking ball. And Hyun Bin Han lets it eat.
Boy, what a beautiful swing. Leader on this team, dreams of being a pro ball player. Hyun Bin Han demolishes one. What a bright smile that is in the South Korea dugout. Ju-Won Kim laces one to right. Sized up nicely by Daniel Hickel. Inning over. Insurance added. 3 runs. And you gotta love this good sportsmanship.
Absolutely love it. They're just kids. You gotta celebrate it when you do something good in the game of baseball. It's the hardest game in the world. In South Korea, 3 outs away from another victory.
Home run ball hit by Hyun Bin Han. Oh, yeah. Going to Hyun Bin Han's father, Il Kyung Han. That's awesome. Many thanks. Yes. That's awesome.
Amazing. Special delivery.
That's pretty cool.
What it's all about. Members.
And we've showered praise on Czechia's catcher, Wojtek Kaszpar, but Hyun Bin Han's done a nice job with all these arms that South Korea has thrown so far. He's navigated all of it, and they're trying to go back-to-back shutout wins here in Williamsport.
As much love as we've given Kaszpar. When you don't have to say something about a catcher, you know he's done a great job.
Amen. Well, right now he's working with stud arm Ji Hwan Hong, who will face David Saha. Life's good if you're David Saha. Last year, he was the only 10-year-old at this event. He's back. He's still only 11.
Got another chance again. Down 0-2 here.
Last year, he had Czechia's only hit. And then this year, first practice of the year, he broke his arm diving for a catch. He's come back from that, gotten healthy, and back in Williamsport 2 years running.
Incredible.
Said while he's in the States, he'd like to go on a roller coaster while he's here.
Okay.
Swing and a miss, one gone. Two batters faced, two strikeouts for Hong.
And all 5 batters he's faced here in this Little League World Series, he struck him out.
Good call. Adam Trumkat, ball 1. His second trip to the plate. Nicknamed Trunky. They've nicknamed him Mr. Question, too, because he never stops asking questions. He says, I like asking questions because I'm curious.
Love it. My kind of kid.
Good reason.
Yeah.
I mean, this is just too nasty, though. That velo, that arm slot.
It's upshoot 72 miles per hour, riding up and into a right-handed hitter.
One, two. Swing and a miss. Filthy slider. And South Korea 1 out away from another shutout win.
That is nasty. Upshoot with the heater and sweeping slider. Watch the catcher here, though. Watch him. You mentioned this earlier about catchers giving target. He wants him to throw a sweeper, so he shows him where his start line and then where he wants it to bite to. Wow. Elite.
And then he presents that target, and Ji Hwan Hong drills it.
And these young kids in this Little League Baseball World Series all over, they are fundamentally sound, well coached.
Promptly 0-2 on Wojtek Kaszpar. The 0-2 pitch. Hit hard and foul.
Look at Kaszpar fight. Yeah.
He's a dude.
Sure is. Smallest guy on the team. Plays like he's 6'4".
But he's facing South Korea's star, Ji Hwan Hong. Swing and a miss, another nasty slider. You said it, the target set up there where you start it, and Ji Hwan Hong delivers.
Man, 7 batters faced, 7 strikeouts. South Korea, 11 strikeouts total. Again, that matches their number in their first game. We see what they're built on. It's Great pitching, great defense, quality at-bats, and just finding a way to get the job done.
They throw a combined one-hitter, and the winner's bracket is set. So these games Sunday, Mexico and Nicaragua, 11 a.m. Eastern over on ESPN, and then 2 o'clock Eastern. That's going to be a good one. Curacao and South Korea.
A lot of talent there.
And a reminder on tomorrow, 4 games coming. Canada, Australia starts it off at 1 o'clock Eastern. Bridgewater, Massachusetts goes up against Hamilton, Ohio, Japan and the Dominican, and California and Alabama. Big thanks to our hardworking crew behind the scenes. Really long day for the men and women of this crew. Thank you to everyone for sharing it with us and working hard behind the scenes. For Devin Travis, Sebastian Salazar, our gang led by Kevin Clark and Johnny Hanna, Mike Monaco saying so long. Tomorrow, 1 o'clock Eastern, ESPN. We get back up and running here at the Little League World Series.